Good morning. It's Wednesday, 10:47. I just got to the waterfront. Last week I came here and I got a few toys and none of them worked. All the batteries were corroded, so I'm hoping to return them. I got this My Little Pony I paid $4 for. Oh, I got this Mr. Coffee pitcher, but it's all completely cracked on the inside, broken. I got 2 of these for $5 and this frog toy for $4. None of them worked. 15 items I got total, and I'm bringing back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So a third of the items are completely broken. So I've never returned anything here before, so let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. Okay, that ended up not being too bad. They took the returns, no problem. I got a gift card, which wasn't going to expire, but I hadn't been here for a whole year. So I was hoping to find something to buy so I had to come back here again anytime soon, because otherwise I could just see that gift card just sitting in my purse and rotting. Anyway, so I found a few baby blankets, and as I was checking out, I saw this big Garfield and Odie Christmas decorations for only $7.99. I couldn't believe it, because pretty much everything in that store is wild prices. Just wild. Like, there's no reason a used Walmart jacket should be $25 and stuff like that. Anyways, so as I was checking out, I was like, I only have $3.50 on this gift card. I'm just gonna put the stuff in my car and then come back in and find something to use it, because I just want it to be gone. Well, the lady behind me heard me and she was like, well, how much is it? And she just pulled out cash and she gave me money for the gift card because she was going to buy something anyway, so it was even for both of us. So that was really nice. I really appreciated that, because I will not be coming back to this thrift store in quite some time. A lot of the things on the shelves are the same things that were here last week, and things are just so overpriced. It's just not worth my time and energy to come all the way down this way and waste 4 or 5 hours to come out with 10 to 15 items. Anyways, I gotta go to Aldi, go home, have lunch, and then hopefully get to listing. There they are. There they are. There they are. Oops. There they are. Okay, it's 12:30. Just got back, had lunch, put away my stuff from Aldi, and I'm finally going to start listing. I did find a few things at Aldi that I'm going to try to flip. I'm not sure how well they're going to do, but we'll see. But they had these brick sets, like a knockoff Lego thing. These for the Aldi truck and the Aldi store. I thought these were pretty cool. I think these could be a good Christmas gift coming up. Not sure if I'm going to list those separately or together yet. And then I also got these little live pets needies. Clearly I'm not going to be a good mommy to these pets. I'm dropping them already. These were also $6.99 each, and it looked like certain ones of these were selling for $30 on eBay. I only got 2 of the chipmunks and 1 of the turtle. The other ones that they also had a hamster, a chameleon, and a bunny. Those didn't look like they were worth getting. If you can find this golden duck or the regular duck, those look like the best ones to get. My store didn't have them. And I don't know what some of these other animals are that are on here. I didn't look those up. Mine only had a few kinds, but hopefully those will be worth selling. If not, I've got my receipt. I can return it in 30 days. Just hopefully I remember, but hopefully they sell by then. So I'm going to definitely get these up today. And also at Waterfront, I'm probably going to wash these first. I need to inspect them. Here's the blankets that I got. This waffle weave blanket, that was $2.49. I couldn't find a comp on this one, but I couldn't find one period. So I'm hoping that's going to be at least $30. This waffle weave blanket, it's a vintage waffle weave blanket. That one was $3.99, which is crazy for a baby blanket. But I've sold these styles before around 30, 40 bucks. And I need to do some more research on this. This is Winnie the Pooh. And it's like a fleece or acrylic, and it's got this nice satiny lining. And up here's the tag. I didn't even see that when I was in the store. Anyways, this looked like it could be at least $50, maybe more. It's going to depend on what other ones are listed. This one's pretty well loved. It's got a lot of pilling on it, but that's okay. Sometimes people are looking for ones that are well worn. And I mean, it might sound crazy. You might think people, oh, they want things that look brand new. But the reason is, well, if someone loses their blanket, they want one that feels like it and looks like it. Especially when it's for like a little kid. But even adults, they want one that looks like the one they had that's already been loved. And you could tell this one's been loved. I'll take a look at those, see if I need to wash them. But let's get listing.
And free to air TV. I do have another to recommend. I know the listeners actually loved when I came to the show and said Amazing Race Australia.
Did they?
Yeah, no, they did.
Did they?
I had
In the privacy of our own DMs. Yeah, leave someone's own DM.
absolutely brimming with love for Amazing Race Australia. So to those listeners, I speak to you and you alone because clearly my co-hosts today aren't into this stuff.
I got this Sirius XM kit at an estate sale the other day. I think I paid $10 for it. I just wanted to give you a little note about this. I looked up just the model number for it, and this entire kit used only sells for about $25 or $30. So what I did is I looked up each individual piece, because this is a kit. And it has, you know, the receiver and then the dock, and I'll show you. Anyway, so it looks like for the dock and the cord, I can get $25. For the screen, the receiver, which this hasn't even been used, I don't think. It's still got the plastic piece still on. And the remote, which I believe has been used. It's definitely scratched on the back. But this pair, I should be able to get $25 for. And then just this indoor-outdoor antenna, I should be able to get another $25 for. So hopefully potential profit or potential sales of $75 off of this by parting it out versus selling it as a set. So I will hopefully make around or sell it for around $50 more. That's not profit, obviously. But sell the entire thing for $50 more by taking the extra 5-10 minutes to look up each piece. And then, you know, yeah, I'll have to pack it up separately, but that's worth it for an extra $50 or so. I think I had showed you all these patches yesterday. I had looked them all up. None of them were really worth more than $5 except for maybe this Florida one. But so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell them all in a set. I think for $30 for the set. We'll see how those do. Odd item I love to find. Another little remote. This goes to the Gemmy Points of Light laser show. I think this is something I have too. But I'm not out there changing the lights all the time. But actually, I might not even have this one anymore. And it's one of those Christmas lights that's outside. I'm trying to sell that for $30. Something I've sold before, but never this size, of these very, very stinky Expo markers. These are in the tin kind of containers. This is just a plastic one. Whoops. I'm going to sell all 3 of these as a set, I think for $40, $35 for the set. Got some Avon scents I'm going to list. Those are home fragrance sets. I've never seen anything like that before. This one's hot apple pie and classic rose. I don't want to smell. I got a headache right now and I don't really like most scents. And some Avon Skin So Soft. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I got an hour and a half. I'm hoping to get 20 items taken pictures of before 2:30. And then I can always list when I get back home. Oh, another thing. I found Grandma's Vibe. You can see here she's enjoying it on her shoulder. I have a feeling this is not necessarily what it was used for, but look at that. Look at that. I've seen many different styles of these before. This is the first time I've ever found one that was actually worth anything. It looks like I should be able to get about $45 or $50 for that, especially because I have the box and it says $9. I paid $4.50 because I got it on half off day. That was in Grandma's bathroom. That's my favorite place to look. And then I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out how to get this to close. And I'm starting to wonder, is this even the right lid to this item? This is a Rubbermaid bread saver. So you put your loaf of bread in it and it keeps it fresh. So, I don't know. Lid seems a little funky. The thing inside seems a little funky. I'm going to have to take it apart and look at it. But anyways, let me start listing.
Interestingly, Mish, Charlie XCX has only ever been nominated for Grammys twice.
Wow.
In the past.
This is an explosion. It's a gene.
We think. This video, and that's about it, truthfully. In terms of album of the year, guys.
Correction. Thank you for that 5 seconds. I have heard both of those songs.
Doja Cat all had music released in the period that could have been nominated. They weren't. Annabelle doesn't even get that because she hasn't even listened to that album
I know
yet.
the title. I do.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This will sand your thing off. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. Oh. Even if you're using this as intended, this is gonna saw your shoulder right off your body. Oh my god. Bread thing is giving me fits. You see how this sits in here and it's on an angle? It's supposed to be perfectly straight. Like, it stays straight, watch this, up until about that halfway, and then it slides up, which is gonna crush the bread. And look at how crooked that is in there. And yeah, I did check to make sure this does go with this. This is part A, this is part B. So I don't know what's going on here. It's just not fitting. So what I think I'm gonna do is try putting both of these pieces in boiling water. I'm gonna start off with this piece and then see if I can remold it back to this, because I think it's just a little bit off on the inside. So that's something I need to do. If not today, it's going to be tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go back to this problem child that we had from Monday. It's got all this paint on it, and I'm going to try to get it off. I've already tried the rubbing alcohol. That didn't work. I'm going to try this Goo Gone next. This is I don't know if this is working at all. Oh, maybe a little bit. It's hard to say. I think I'm gonna try. There's only a little bit left of this. Yuck. Maybe leaving it on there for a second. That cleaner did a great job of getting all of that paint off of there. The only thing is, this stuff really, really stinks. Like, I should have done this outside because now my office stinks. But that's good. Ready to be listed. This is my very messy station of cleaners and supplies. I should do a video about this one day once I get it cleaned up. I got everything all right here. You know, screwdrivers, rubbing alcohol, hammer, all sorts of stuff. I should do a video on that to show you what I have in there. My goal is to get up as little as possible once I'm in this seat. I've also got my computer and my workstation right next to each other so now I can roll back and forth a little bit easier. I've already taken the pictures from the 20 items, but I want to set myself up for tomorrow. One of those baby blankets had a stain on it, so I went ahead and threw that in some OxyClean, along with something else I can't remember. But I got these two toys at a yard sale the other day for 50 cents. I'm not sure if they work or not, but I want to test them before I wash them. And then if they do work, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the cleaner. And that way in the morning, I can put all of that stuff in the washing machine and then have it dried by the time I'm ready to list stuff. I've got a battery tester right here, and I've got batteries. That's a dead battery. That one's pretty good. Trash can right there. Batteries. I'm not even sure how this toy works. It may not. I'm about to look that up. Then this little lady. Okay, this one already has batteries in it and she works. But she is a little dirty, not too bad. On her head it's pretty grimy, like, and you see that watermarks. That's probably kid drool. Maybe kid piss. Probably kid piss. So she's gonna get a washing and a soaking. Take her batteries out first though. Oh man. She's got button batteries. Kind of worried about this sound box back here. I don't know that I've ever seen one like this where it's completely opened that large. I'm sure I must have, but at this present moment it's bothering me. So I'm going to put some packing tape over it to hopefully help it keep out some of the water when it gets washed. She's ready for a bath. I'm gonna see what this guy does. Okay, I found it. Pretty much all of the Fisher Price items, they will have a style number on it. And it's got a style number on the little tag here. And this one says BCM 84. So what you can do is type in Fisher Price, the item number, and then it should come up on the Fisher Price website. And it says when you squeeze his nose. I wouldn't have guessed that. And it just makes sounds. That's all this little thing does. Cute little lullaby sounds. This one is pretty grimy. Right now, there's not a whole lot of them listed or sold on eBay. It's no longer being sold, though, from what I can tell. It's only worth $13 to... Well, one just sold for $30. So, the lowest one is listed for $13, but one just sold for $30, another one for $19, another one for $15. I'm thinking Christmas is coming up. If I can get this guy cleaned up, I could possibly also get $30 for him. I only paid 50 cents at a yard sale. I did not even look up this item or the Paw Patrol Lullaby one. The Paw Patrol one I've sold before. Because I figured if nothing else, for 50 cents, I could put it in my kids' consignment sale that I do every year. That's not coming around until March, I want to say, of this year. But that's kind of what I do with anything that's kind of a reject from eBay. I try not to do that. I really do look up most items on eBay. But when it's so cheap like that, and I know I have a secondary place to sell it, I try not to worry about it, because if nothing else, I could have sold this for, I don't know, $5 at the kids' consignment sale. And, you know, after fees, that's $3.50. Minus the 50 cents I paid, yeah, I'd only be making $3. Is that a lot? No. But I do this sale anyways with the stuff that my kids have, and it just keeps things moving, helps me not have to spend so much time at the sales because I know I can get rid of it and make a few bucks off of it. So that's not to say that you should do the same thing, but if you know you're going to do a sale like that anyways, it's a good way to offload merchandise and make a few bucks. Last time, I think I made almost $500, so that was pretty good. And most of that, again, was stuff my kids had used already or was eBay rejects. So that was some nice bonus money. Let's go get these two cuties in the bath. Look at this mushy thing. Look at all that yellow that is coming out of this. Oh man, I should have showed you this looked like before, because it was just a little bit yellow, but this is why you have to soak shit. All of this is coming out of it. Let me put some more hot water in here. See, look at that yellow water from this puppy. This puppy is pissing all over the place. We're gonna go ahead and start listing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.